Hey guys, what is up? SandyBurger2000 here today, and today I'm just making a video on how to install and the review on this rail system. But before that, I set a goal for myself to do 3 gaming videos a week and 2 regular videos a week. Yeah, so I did that last week, worked out, so I'm gonna keep trying to do that. So, yeah. So I just finished the Gears of War campaign. I'm working on the Halo campaign, and I might do some tablet gaming. Right now I don't have Xbox Live, so I'm basically stalling until I have enough money to get Xbox Live, because all my money comes from cutting the grass, and it's right now winter where it hasn't snowed in a while, so I can't get money off that. But yeah, all right. So let's get into it. So I guess I'll take it off right now, do a review of it, and yeah. Okay, so this is the box. This is the APS custom and the Hakatosu, I'm not really sure how to say that, compromise rail system. This is a free float rail system, and I believe it says EV custom. I'm not really sure what that means, but all I know is it's really good length, and it looks really cool on here. So once you get it in, you should get, I didn't feel like taking out the rails off of this, but should get the rails, the rail system without these rails. You should get 3 of these, sorry, it has to keep refocusing, 3 of these rails right here, not the tan ones. I bought the tan ones separately, not this one. But 3 of these, which can be put on all 3 sides. And yeah, so I believe that this is, oh, sorry, I forgot the other 2 things. The other thing is the directions, some screws and stuff like that. This, and I don't know if you can see that like round thing in there. I can't really, but there's like a round thing in here with a bunch of holes. Once I put that on, really there's no going back. You can't really take it off, so yeah, let's put that box aside. Okay, so what do I think of this? I believe this is a real steel rail system, but I'm probably wrong on that. I know it's real key mod though, and overall it is just a very nice rail system. I really like it a lot. It goes on super easily. It just takes a little bit of figuring out, but I did it. The directions really don't tell you crap. Some nice numbers up here. It has tons of place for key mod. I personally just did this, even though you can't put stuff right here on this one. I'll just take this one off when I need to, but I don't ever put anything here on the side. So yeah, but this thing is awesome. It doesn't even weigh that much. Compared to my other rails, this thing is very light. So I really like it a lot. Very easy to put key mod rails on it. It has very nice, like kind of like stubbles along here. It's just, in general, a very nice rail system. So yeah, I definitely recommend this, and it's pretty cheap too. I think it's like $60, 60, $70 off Evic. So yeah, I definitely would recommend this rail system. So now I get to putting it on. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is remove the flash hider, which is very simple actually. All you need to do is get like a heat gun and place the heat gun on there, and it varies from gun to gun, but if you have like an older gun made by like SEMA, yeah, sorry about that. If you have an older gun made by like SEMA or some company like that, like mine, which I have severely upgraded, which is pretty cool that I was able to do all this. I spent like $700 on my gun so far. But anyway, you want to take off the flash hider. You put a heat gun on there, or not. I wouldn't recommend a heat gun, like a blow dryer or something. Soak it in some hot water, anything, and then that will release the glue. And then there's like a little screw in there, which you can screw it with a really small Allen key. And then that's how you do that. And then the next thing that you want to do is take off your front sight. Now, I've already done this, so if you really want to know how to do it, go look up in another video. And it's so different from every single gun that if I told you this would really only work for SEMA guns. But anyway, and then you want to get the rail system out of there. So to do that, again, I've already done this, but there. Once you get the front side off, you can pull all that with the flash hider, and then there will be like a little thing right here. You can take that off. There will be, and then you can go ahead and push back on the spring right here and take your rails out if you have a 2-piece rail system. And then the next thing that you need to do is screw this thing off of here. Now, this is super hard, and there are 2 ways to do it. You can spend $20 on an AR wrench, which I don't recommend. Or if you're like me and your dad is an architect and you have a ton of tools in your house, then you could get an Allen screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, and a hammer. And then on these little keys right here, you want to put the hammer on one of those, or put the flathead screwdriver on one of those, and just hit it with the hammer until it starts spinning. Then you can take it off. Super hard to do this. You can't take it off by hand. Oh, I'm screwing it back on. Okay, so you can do that, and then also be careful. The barrel itself falls out when you do that, or comes off when you do that. So just be careful of that. I'm gonna get this thing out of here. Let's put the barrel back in there. Okay, so now the next thing you want to do is flip the gun up like this. Make sure that the barrel goes in there right. There we go. Okay, so the barrel goes in there right. And then once you do that, grab this thing. Let me see if I can grab that. Did it. Alright, hold on, sorry about that. Okay, so you want to slide this thing on here with this threaded end facing you, and go ahead and put this guy on here. Not all the way tight, which will lock down the barrel right here. Alright, the next thing you want to do is take your rail system itself, and that little thing that I showed you in the very beginning, on the opposite side of your rail system, right here, there's a threaded end, and you can go ahead and thread that in there. So yeah, I just did mine with pliers, and I'll show you the next step. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is just line these holes up right here, parallel to your gun, because that's where the screws are going to go. So then you just slide your rail system on top. Okay, just like this, and you can see the screws are lined up, and then you just want to take the screws and place them in the holes right there. There are ones all the way around this, so yeah. Okay, and once you get that on, you can go ahead and put your flash hider back on. Oh, and don't tighten any of the screws way too tight. I did that, and I regret that so much. Or I regretted that. I could not get some of the screws off, and it's gonna like sabotage this video. Yeah. Anyway, get that on there. Go ahead, put any attachments that you want on here. Put a suppressor. Put my scope on this. Harder to do with one hand. But yeah, you get the point. Alright, that was the review on the APS free float rail system, the compromise. So yeah, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later. Bye.